long since I talked to a little girl. I need a new friend to talk to that's under the age of 18. What's that over there? Hi.
Oh, hello.
How old are you?
I'm 15 and a half.
Perfect. Help me! Staged. Are you safe?
This video was staged.
Yay! Okay, Jennifer did not actually get dragged. I mean, she did get dragged, but
Did not hurt.
promise.
It just burned a little bit.
I come with a serious topic I've been keeping in for around 2 years. So, many people may just know me as someone online or someone they like to read their stories, but recently it's occurred to me that one of my groomers has been on the internet doing stupid stuff, stupid crap, and I'm gonna talk about it in this video essay I set up just to go after him. Who is the groomer I'm talking about? And who I'm talking about is user robhorror240 on YouTube. And you may have heard of him because he's pretty popular in a few communities. He's very popular in the GT community, he's very popular in the macro community, and everyone knows him because of his Gacha Life and Roblox stories. So, to start off, Gacha Life and Roblox are apps that appeal to children. And imagine being an 18-year-old man, or I'm pretty sure he's over the age of 18. I had a talk with his fiancée Olivia. I had a lot of sources prepared for this video because something needs to be done about this. I can't sit silent while this man with a fiancé and a daughter is doing these things to children. And his daughter is 15, almost my age. And it's very concerning that he has a daughter and he's doing these things. So back on track, his fiancé told me he's 24 years old and he's making Gacha Life and Roblox content, which, to start off, is a bit strange. Like, of course, it's no problem if you're making content that is appropriate for children, but Rob makes content as he refers to as GT. Now, GT is a sort of disguised version of macrophilia, the fetish, and macrophilia often focuses on one character being larger than the other. Now, there's no problem with this, but you need to understand macrophilia is a fetish, and Rob does not work to put any content warnings on his videos. So now you're exposing children to your fetishized content, and he was not even sorry about it when I confronted him. So later, after he groomed me, I'll put the messages he sent to me in this video. You can see it here. He told me blah blah blah. I don't have the messages pulled up, so I can't say them word for word, but you can read them yourself, and they're really disgusting. And upon that, 2 years ago, I wanted him to take down all of the videos I was featured in because I was one of his actors, and he did not respond whatsoever. So now, current time, he is posting child pornography in his Discord server, and upon being called out, he responded like a little kid and banned me from his server instead of confronting me and facing his problems. So, of course, the next day, I saw he made a new server, so I joined, and now just imagine being so afraid of a 16-year-old girl you were not afraid to groom just a few months ago, and now you're afraid she's gonna mess up your life. So, he banned me from his server, but shout out to Lonnie, honestly. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Lonnie or Lonnie. His or her, I don't know. It's a bit confusing. I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm using the wrong pronouns. Lonnie is a saint, I am telling you. Because I'm pretty sure it's a he. I looked at their profile and no pronouns. I'm sorry again. I'm probably keep switching up because I keep forgetting. Because it's hard to tell when someone pictures a girl, but then they're also a guy. But I also don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I'm messing it up. So Lonnie was like, hey, I want to understand the situation because why is this girl coming in and targeting you? So we all get in a voice call, and the only person who is unable to speak or defend themselves is Rob. So I'm telling him, you need to put content warnings and content restrictions if you want me to believe that you're not a child predator. And we came to the conclusion he was to delete all of his macro content, repost them with basically new content warnings in the very start of his video. I told him he needs to take 2 years off the internet so he can erase this from his mind. And I'm really shocked that before Rob answered to this, Lonnie did. Because Lonnie also admitted to me that he has a lot of stuff wrong with him and he does not want to be seen as a child predator because that's not who he is. And I admire that he said this because I was not directly speaking to him, but he took my words into consideration instead of just being like, oh, this is not a big deal. So shout out to Lonnie for being such a great source. He was so unbiased and he was not just there to defend his friend. He was there to understand the argument and he was there to see and understand what was going on. And I admire that. And he even, before Rob made his own trigger warning or his own content warning intro, Lonnie made it the same day or almost a day after we talked. Lonnie sent me and asked for my approval. And I admire that. So I seriously, shout out to Lonnie, really sweet guy. Anyway, now, present time, after like almost a week after the conflict, Rob has not done zero of what we've asked of him. So now his fiance, not his wife, and his daughter are both confused about the situation. And they're asking me, what can we do to understand? How can we understand? Can you explain this to us? So I got in touch with Rob's daughter, Addie. Addie is a year younger than me, but she is the sweetest girl ever, and she's not... People think being autistic or having ADHD is a disorder, but I swear on my life, some people with these disorders are very smart, and I always pray for them because they are really intelligent, and Addie's very intelligent, and her father, the person who's supposed to support her, does not acknowledge her disorder in the correct way. Addie has ADHD, and oh my days, she is the most smartest, most intelligent girl her age I have ever met. I am friends with so many girls her age because, of course, that's my age group. And for knowing her father is a pedophile, she reacted very calmly. She reacted very civil, and I call her out very good for that because she could have panicked, she could have done anything, but she responded in a very civil way. And she got me in touch with her mother. So I talked to Olivia, and she told me Rob is notorious for lying about me online, and he's notorious for being weird towards me online. And I asked her, hey, can you send me some evidence of this happening? And so I got a bunch of evidence from both of them. Addie told me Rob threatened her 13-year-old girlfriend when they were both out of age. I'm sure Addie wouldn't do that because she told me she was younger when this happened. But Addie sent me photos of Rob threatening her 13-year-old girlfriend. And that's weird because at that time I'd assume Rob is 21. That's disgusting behavior to go after and harass a little girl because she broke up with your daughter. And Olivia told me Rob had done disgusting NSFW roleplays with her. And I find... Did my recording stop? No. And I find that to be very disturbing because she told me it was very disturbing and I was very uncomfortable with it. And I told her, have you ever told him about it? And she goes, yes, but he excuses it as just a roleplay and it's not real, so there's no reason for her to be afraid. And that's totally not okay because Rob also posts videos of him saying, my wife is pregnant, my wife is having babies, my wife is coming to visit me. But confirmed by Olivia, she does not have the organs to produce a baby, or she has never seen him. And I will provide proof from her herself. So now, you're wondering, what do I get out of this video? Calling this grown man who has no other way to make income from YouTube. I get the joy of having a grown man, a child predator, canceled from the internet, unable to come back from this, because half of his supporters who once supported him are now supporting me in my argument. I have David, his friend David is the sweetest. I feel so sorry for him. Because genuinely, he is the sweetest. and he's telling me this can't be true. I'm seeing it in front of my eyes, but I can't believe this. It's horrible because he's manipulated these people so much into thinking he's someone he's not. And he downgrades his own daughter and his wife into thinking they're stupid. So I want you to know, Rob, for a grown man, you're petty as fuck. You're a pity party fool. And if you think anyone is going to defend you, you're wrong, because everyone is afraid of you. Everyone knows who you are. And most importantly, I know who you are. Your 16-year-old fan, ex-fan, knows who you are and what you're going to do to all of these kids that are watching your videos. Peace out.